28th and 2nd 28th Battalions, commemorating both their First World War service and Second War. President J.J. Wade is 96 years old. He still marches. A veteran of Tobruk, Alamein and New Guinea. Their patron is Duncan Warren, who organised the Anzac Day parades this year, former Brigadier of 13 Brigade. Veteran Jack Connolly will be amongst them. There's JJ, there's Duncan. He served as platoon commander in Vietnam, and JJ at 96. Goodness me. They also combined with the 24th Anti-Tank Company Association, and they served at the siege of Tobruk right through to the final campaigns in Borneo. They lost Ron Allen this year as a past president. He was a rat of Tobruk and Al Alamein, and became a prisoner of war. Other infantry units with West Australians, with the 2nd 32nd Battalion, part of the 9th Division, and the 2nd 43rd, with their T, again in recognition of their service at the siege of Tobruk. 2nd 4th Machine Guns, with their diamond-shaped, with their pyramid-shaped banner. 2nd 4th were West Australian units. 2nd 3rd fought in Syria against the Vichy French, and then were coming back to Australia and were diverted from the convoy and landed at Java, fought against the Japanese and were captured and became prisoners of war, with many of their members being involved with the Burma-Thai Railway, the terrible ship the Japanese transports taken to Japan to work on the mines in Japan as well. So a fighting unit that saw service in the Middle East, but were lost to us when they returned to fight the Japanese. And Eric Rodiger is one of their members, and he turns 104, in fact, yesterday. And Fremantle, no doubt, and around Australia is all-inclusive, with all members, different cultures able to participate. The Polish families of Polish veterans are there. Peter Krakaluszewski, representing his father Stefan, and also they're mentioning Tadeo Andrzejewicz, who was one of their prominent members as well, and also any other Polish veterans that are in Perth, of course. We welcome them. Wojciech Gorski, a prominent member in his day within that particular group. They also represent the 39ers group. And the Vietnamese community, the Vietnam ex-service group. Here, we just don't realise the terrible casualties that the Republic of South Vietnam forces suffered. They lost something like 220,000 dead and over 1 million wounded during the conflict in Vietnam. And so ex-service personnel on parade today represent the former Republic of South Vietnam. Of course, with Vietnam being a colony from under France from the late 18th century right through, and conflicts ongoing, but now independent.
So, Wayne, that's where we'll wrap things up here at the parade. It's been another terrific morning, and the weather has been kind, and with the parade now having all but passed the dais and the officials, we'll wrap things up here before heading to the Supreme Court Gardens, and very shortly that's where we'll be for the commemorative service. Of course, next year, 2015, sees the much-anticipated centenary commemorations of the Gallipoli landings, which makes today the 25th of April, 2014, of course, the 99th. But there is another seminal date in that year.